The morning habit most seniors get wrong and why it's so dangerous. For millions of older adults over 65, mornings begin like clockwork. You wake up, open your eyes, swing your legs off the bed, and get moving. It seems natural, even healthy. But according to recent findings in senior heart care, this very routine may be putting your heart and brain at serious risk. In fact, studies estimate that up to 70% of seniors make this exact mistake each morning, without realizing how it harms their cardiovascular health. The mistake? Getting out of bed too fast. After a night's sleep, your body is in a delicate state of transition. Your blood pressure is low, your circulation is slow, and your heart rate hasn't yet adjusted to the demands of movement. For younger people, the body often adapts quickly, but for seniors, especially those with clogged arteries, weakened vessels, or heartbeat irregularities, that quick movement can cause dangerous drops in brain oxygen, lead to dizziness, or even trigger a mini-stroke. When you suddenly sit up or stand after lying down for hours, blood shifts quickly to your lower body. In younger bodies, the heart pumps faster to keep the brain supplied with oxygen. But with aging arteries, this response is slower, and the brain may experience a brief lack of blood flow. This moment of low oxygen, even if only seconds long, can be enough to cause fainting or falls, and in more serious cases, it may initiate a stroke. This issue is particularly common during the first 30 minutes after waking, when your circulatory system is still stabilizing. And because stroke prevention depends heavily on managing morning blood pressure, what you do immediately after waking becomes critical. The good news is that preventing this problem is simple. It only takes a shift in your morning rhythm. Here's what heart experts now recommend. Wake up slowly, open your eyes, and stay lying down for 30 to 60 seconds. Let your breathing normalize and your brain adjust to consciousness. Sit up carefully. Move your upper body into a sitting position. Let your legs dangle off the bed. Stay like this for another 30 seconds to a minute. This lets your blood pressure catch up. Stand up gently. Use the edge of the bed or a sturdy support to stand without rushing. If you feel dizzy, sit back down and try again more slowly. This slow start approach helps lower the risk of blood pooling, supports healthy arteries, and improves overall circulation to the brain. It's one of the easiest steps you can take to protect your heart health, especially first thing in the morning when your body is most vulnerable. Even if you've been getting out of bed quickly for years without issue, it's important to recognize that your body changes with age. The same routine that felt fine at 40 can be risky at 70. Don't wait for a fall, fainting spell, or worse, a stroke, to force a change. Proactive adjustment is the best form of protection. In combination with other heart-friendly habits, such as drinking water before coffee, eating a nutritious breakfast, and managing stress, you create a powerful shield for your cardiovascular system. This isn't about fear, it's about awareness and control. Start tomorrow with intention. Rise slowly, breathe deeply, and give your heart the steady start it deserves. Why drinking coffee before water may be stressing your heart. It's a common routine. You wake up, head to the kitchen, and pour yourself a hot cup of coffee or tea before doing anything else. For many seniors, it feels like the perfect way to start the day. But what most people don't realize is that drinking caffeine before water, especially after the age of 65, can silently damage your heart health, weaken circulation, and raise your stroke risk. Why is this so dangerous? When you sleep, your body naturally loses fluids through breathing, sweating, and digestion. After 7 to 8 hours of no water, your body is in a dehydrated state. Your blood becomes thicker, your organs are thirsty, and your brain needs hydration to function properly. Now imagine adding coffee or tea, both of which contain caffeine, on top of that. Caffeine acts as a diuretic, meaning it causes your body to expel even more water. This makes your blood even more concentrated, increasing the chance of blood clots, especially in seniors who may already have clogged arteries or heartbeat irregularities. In this thicker state, blood doesn't flow as easily through your vessels. The heart has to work harder to push blood through your body. Your blood pressure spikes, and the brain may receive less oxygen during those first few minutes of your day. These are the conditions in which mini-strokes often occur. Even worse, early morning is the time when blood pressure naturally rises due to the body's shift from rest to activity. Adding caffeine at this vulnerable moment may double the stress on your cardiovascular system. Seniors with hypertension or weakened heart muscles may feel this as dizziness, pounding heartbeat, or foggy thinking, but many simply ignore it or blame it on aging. So, what's the solution? Hydrate first. As soon as you wake up, drink a full glass of room temperature water. This rehydrates your organs, thins your blood, and restores healthy circulation. You can add a pinch of sea salt and a squeeze of lemon juice if you'd like to speed up hydration and restore electrolytes. Wait 15 to 30 minutes before having coffee or tea. Give your body a chance to stabilize. If you still enjoy caffeine, one moderate cup after hydration and a small breakfast is fine. Avoid loading it with sugar or creamers, which can trigger inflammation and harm arterial health. These small steps can dramatically improve your mornings. You may notice more steady energy, fewer dizzy spells, and even sharper thinking. Your heart, brain, and immune system will all benefit from reduced morning stress. For seniors aiming to reduce their risk of stroke, high blood pressure, or heart attack, this is one of the easiest and most effective adjustments to make, and it costs nothing, just a bit of intention and awareness. Skipping breakfast and morning screens, double trouble for your heart and brain. Many seniors believe skipping breakfast or delaying food in the morning is harmless. Some even think it's a healthy habit. But the truth is, for people over 65, skipping breakfast can quietly raise your stroke risk, weaken circulation, and disrupt your heart rhythm, especially when combined with another common behavior: reaching for your phone or turning on the news right after waking up. Let's start with breakfast. When you sleep, your body goes 8 to 10 hours without food. If you continue to fast after waking, your blood sugar drops, and your body compensates by releasing stress hormones like cortisol and adrenaline. These hormones cause your blood pressure to spike, increase heart rate, and put extra strain on your arteries and cardiovascular system. Now imagine this scenario. You're already slightly dehydrated. Your blood is thicker than usual, and your heart is adjusting to the demands of the new day. Then, instead of eating, you check your phone. You scroll through the news or read stressful messages. Emotionally, you might not notice much, but biologically, your body interprets this as a stress event. This sends another surge of cortisol through your system, narrowing blood vessels and causing your blood to become more prone to clotting. This combination, no food, no water, immediate stress, creates the perfect storm for a stroke, especially in those with clogged arteries or high blood pressure. The solution? Start slow. Begin your day with a glass of water, followed by a light breakfast within an hour of waking. You don't need a full meal, just a small portion of something nourishing. A banana, a slice of whole grain toast with nut butter, or a handful of soaked almonds is enough to stabilize your blood sugar and lower blood pressure naturally. Next, give your brain time to adjust before diving into screens. Your heart and brain are still waking up, and early morning stress can affect cognitive clarity, mood, and memory, not just circulation. Instead of grabbing your phone, take 5 minutes to stretch, breathe deeply, or sit by a window with sunlight. These simple actions calm the nervous system, improve oxygen flow, and support heart-healthy rhythms. Over time, replacing these habits can lead to better mental health, stronger circulation, and lower risk of stroke. Seniors who practice mindful mornings often report fewer dizzy spells, clearer focus, and even better sleep at night. It's also worth noting that skipping breakfast consistently has been linked to higher cholesterol, insulin resistance, and weight gain, all of which contribute to declining cardiovascular health. Eating in the morning doesn't just fuel your day. It gives your heart the nutrients it needs to function under pressure. These are not drastic changes. They're gentle shifts that work with your body's natural rhythm. Your heart doesn't need perfection. It needs consistency, hydration, fuel, and calm, especially in the first hour after waking. Ignoring this natural urge in the morning could spike your stroke risk. It may seem trivial, but one of the most dangerous habits seniors make in the morning is also one of the easiest to overlook: holding in urine after waking up. For many adults over 65, the urge to urinate first thing in the morning is common. Yet, instead of getting up immediately, many stay in bed, scrolling through their phone, planning their day, or simply delaying the bathroom trip. Unfortunately, this small delay can have big consequences for your cardiovascular health. Here's what happens inside your body when you ignore the need to urinate. As your bladder continues to fill, it stretches and sends signals of discomfort to your brain. Your body interprets this as stress and begins to release adrenaline and cortisol, the very same hormones that are released when you're anxious or under pressure. These hormones trigger a sharp rise in blood pressure, constrict your blood vessels, and force your heart to work harder to keep up with the demand. For younger adults, this spike may not have much impact, but for seniors, particularly those with high blood pressure, clogged arteries, or weakened heart function, this sudden rise in pressure could be the tipping point that leads to a stroke, heart attack, or other major cardiovascular events. This is especially risky because the early morning hours are already when the body is most vulnerable to stroke. Blood is naturally thicker in the morning due to overnight dehydration. Your blood pressure tends to be higher during this period, and your circulation system is still adjusting after sleep. By delaying your trip to the bathroom, you're adding even more stress to a system that's already strained. You may not feel it right away, but over time, this habit puts your brain, arteries, and heart under repeated and unnecessary pressure. In addition to raising blood pressure, holding urine can increase your risk of urinary tract infections, weaken your bladder muscles, and contribute to poor sleep quality if you're waking up multiple times, but ignoring the urge. Over weeks and months, these impacts can build up, contributing to chronic inflammation, irregular heartbeat, and even a higher chance of blood clotting in those already at risk. So what's the best practice? It's simple. Get up and go immediately after waking. Treat your morning bathroom routine as a non-negotiable health priority, not just a matter of comfort. Even if you feel tempted to lie in bed for a few more minutes, remember that your body is giving you a signal for a reason. By responding quickly, you're helping to stabilize your blood pressure, reduce morning stress hormones, and give your heart and brain the best chance to start the day smoothly. Pair this with drinking water after using the bathroom to begin rehydrating your system and improving your circulation even further. These changes may feel small, but they carry real impact. Seniors who consistently follow a healthy morning routine, including going to the bathroom promptly, report fewer blood pressure spikes, better heart rhythm, and improved cognitive function throughout the day. It's not just about comfort. It's about prevention and protection. Your body speaks to you the moment you wake up. The question is, are you listening? Your morning choices shape your heart's future, Start fresh tomorrow. Every morning offers you a powerful opportunity to protect your heart, sharpen your mind, and extend your independence. But only if you make the right choices in those first few moments after waking. If you've followed along, you now understand that many habits people over 65 believe are harmless can actually increase the risk of heart problems, high blood pressure, stroke, and cognitive decline. These include getting out of bed too quickly, drinking coffee before hydrating, skipping breakfast, staring at screens immediately upon waking, and ignoring the urge to urinate. These seemingly minor actions, when repeated daily, create a cumulative strain on your cardiovascular system, especially if you already have high blood pressure, clogged arteries, or heartbeat irregularities. Your heart and brain need time, hydration, and calm to adjust from rest to activity. Ignoring that transition can overload your system before your day even begins. But here's the good news. Every single one of these harmful habits can be reversed starting tomorrow morning. And it doesn't require medication, expensive tools, or major effort. All it takes is intention, consistency, and a little bit of patience with yourself. Tomorrow morning, try this. When you wake up, resist the urge to rush. Instead, take 3 deep breaths while lying in bed. Then slowly sit up and let your legs hang over the edge of the bed for about 30 seconds before standing. Go to the bathroom right away to relieve internal pressure and help your body reset. Drink a full glass of room temperature water to rehydrate your cells and thin your blood. After that, enjoy a small, heart-friendly breakfast, such as fruit, oats, or a boiled egg. Only then, if you like, have a cup of coffee or tea. Just one, and without loading it with sugar or heavy creamers. Keep your phone and TV off during this time. Let your mind wake up naturally. Give your brain sunlight, breathing, or even light stretching instead of stress. These small steps can improve circulation, stabilize blood pressure, reduce clotting risk, and support healthier arteries and brain function throughout the day. You might notice fewer dizzy spells, more mental clarity, and better energy, just from changing how you start your morning. Over weeks and months, these improvements add up. They can reduce your risk of heart attack and stroke, help you sleep better, and even make your medications more effective. Your morning is not a throwaway part of your day. It is the foundation. And every foundation needs to be strong if you want the house to stand tall. You've cared for others your entire life. Now it's time to care for yourself, with wisdom and gentleness. If this message resonates with you, share it with a friend or loved one who may also benefit. Better yet, commit together. Support each other in creating better mornings. Because when your morning changes, your whole life follows. And if you want more tips on how to improve heart health, circulation, blood pressure, and stroke prevention, we invite you to subscribe to our Health Tip 365 channel. Our content is made with love, backed by science, and dedicated to helping seniors live longer, stronger, and smarter. Your heart has carried you for decades. Let's give it the care it deserves, starting from the moment you open your eyes.